In this video, I will be making some resin geode coasters. This coaster set is a emerald and silver theme, two of my favorite things. I'll show you everything you need to make these coasters and also what the best way is to finish the edges. So here I just added some silver colored pebbles and some glass glitter for variation. It's important to imitate randomness of your pebbles or else it starts to look kind of fake. I use glass glitter from Michaels, but I also added a glass glitter to my Amazon list if you want to grab some yourself. I am mixing in some blue alcohol ink into my resin. I'm not super happy with the color, so I just ended up dumping some emerald mica powder in. I added in a little bit of yellow alcohol ink to tint the base color more green. Adding some more mica powder in just to make sure that I have the right opaqueness. Here you'll see that I'm actually double fisting 2 containers of resin. I didn't want any color to overlap the area which I wanted it to stay in. Thus I just poured it at the same time, allowing them to stay where I pour them. And here I'm just adding a little bit of translucent color just to kind of make more of a gradient from the clear to the emerald. So here I'm adding what looks like to be like an orange toned color. It does dry back to clear, but it also does look kind of like a watermelon tourmaline, which I thought was kind of cool, and I wouldn't be mad if it did stay that color. And now I just decided to add in some white alcohol ink. In hindsight, I don't think I really needed this. I wanted to create kind of a marbled effect. Didn't quite turn out the way I wanted to, but you know, such is life, especially life with resin. I'm adding more resin to fill up the mold and to also move around the white ink that I added. Adding more alcohol ink, which in hindsight, again, wouldn't have done this. I think it looked better before I added the alcohol ink, and then the more alcohol ink I was adding, the worse it looked. And a final touch of flame to get rid of any excess bubbles. So I'm ready to demold this beast. I can't say that I'm super happy with this white. I'm still trying to figure out how to do techniques that I like with colors because my resin inks aren't cooperating. But yeah, as you can see here, somehow I used a blue color and it turned like orange. I'm so confused. But yeah, let's go ahead and demold these and see what they look like on the other side. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe put some silver ink or like silver paint, make little lines. I'm not sure yet, but this side isn't super interesting for my taste. Very cool. I like how this silver matches or goes with this mossy green, and it matches my nails. I like how the little glass glitter is contrasting the big chunky pieces. Next, I will be sanding and edging these pieces, so stay tuned to see how I do that. I'm sanding my edges with a Dremel. They can be kind of sharp, especially the corners, and for the rough edge I like to give it a little bit of texture so it looks a little bit more natural. Always remember to wear a mask, and I like to sand outside if possible. I'll drop all my tools in the description box below, including the Dremel and the respirator that I'm using. So I've done a finishing video before with embossing powder and enamel paint. What I notice is the enamel paint will start to scrape off if you don't seal it, but I've heard good things about these markers, so I wanted to test them out. For this one I'm going to use silver because there's a lot of silver in these. So they're about $8 I think each on Amazon. Okay, so when they first come, it comes with a clear tip, and I remember this from like the 90s because I haven't used a pen like this in a while. I think you're supposed to just hold down, if I'm not mistaken. Scrap, yes, paint flow. Cool. Let the spice flow. Here it comes. Cool. It looks like they're ready to party. Ooh. That's really nice. Usually I rough up my edges a little bit because I don't like that super clean look. That actually works great. I feel like you only have to do one single layer, really. It's definitely not like a mirror finish. Wow. And you can kind of tell it does look markery, but you get more control if you want to add some little detail. And I do rough the edges up, so I actually fill those in quite well. Dries in like minutes. I might be converted already. Says it contains ether. Cool. Whatever that means. This is way more time efficient than both the embossing powder and the enamel paint. Not as smelly as the enamel paint either. Although not gonna lie, I kind of like the smell of enamel paint. Ta-da! 1 down, 5 to go. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Like this video if it was helpful to you, and to let the YouTube algorithm know what's up. Don't forget to subscribe for more ether eel videos.